What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nemo's podcast. I'm your host, Ammar Nemo. I'm an actor, writer, podcaster, a bunch of shit. If you get a quick second, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment below after or during the video. It's up to you. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget that bell notification. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. Just got back a couple days ago watching Supergirl. Now, did I like it? Did I not like it? Let's find out.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone.
I heard you were looking for me.
I know it's pretty colorful, but that's just so everyone knows we're good.
Just got back from watching Supergirl, directed by Craig Gillespie, and I had mixed feelings. There were some really cool action scenes, and I thought the actress who played Kara did a great job. Ellie Mlickcock. Jason Momoa was awesome as Lobo too. I just wish he was more in the movie. Jason always puts himself into every character, and that's what an actor's job is, right? You got to tap into those emotions, put some of yourself in there, and put something new in there in the role, right? That's just the way it is. And I hope he gets a solo movie. I hope something comes out of this movie for him. My biggest issue was the script. Supergirl felt like a sick, drunk version of Star-Lord for most of the movie. Even the trench coat, the headphones, and a few scenes gave me Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. I get showing her struggles at the beginning, but it went on for way too long. James Gunn, who I respect, produced the movie. I mean, there was a scene where Kara is in space. She has no oxygen, right? And she's getting frozen up. Like, for a second, I thought, Gamora was going to come out and save her for a sec. Yeah, not Gamora, but somebody else. Maybe Superman or whatever. But I'm like, yo, didn't this happen to Star-Lord in Guardians 1? Yeah. But it was cool what Kara did, after, during that scene or whatever. But it was just a little too much like Guardians 1. Again, my opinion. And little girls watch these movies, they want to be uplifted, not like, Mommy, what is that? Why is she so messed up? Hey, my name's Kara and I'm just here all the rest son. Oh my God. Like, dude, what the fuck is that? No. Superman has a small cameo in the movie, which was cool, but it was nothing too special. I think it would have been really cool if Superman went to the Red Sun, right? He's in the bar because he wants to check up on his cousin, happy birthday, cuz, and he really doesn't have his powers there. And it would have been cool for some bad guys, to talk shit to him and Kara, and they beat the crap out of all of them. They have a cool little discussion afterwards, and he says, hey, I got to go back to Earth. You're more than welcome to come with me. I know you're partying for your birthday week, but yeah, I got to go back to Earth, fight some bad guys, hang out with Lois, whatever. I think that would have been cool instead of some, hey, let's do some FaceTime together, all right? Yeah. What was that, man? Like, it was nothing special. That's all I'm saying. And I like Superman, right? Love Superman. No offense, Henry is my Superman. Just saying. But yeah, David Cornswet is a good Superman. I do like him. And I can't wait to see the new movie. Wish I would audition for that one. I got close on the last one, but hey, didn't happen. So the new one I'm sure is going to be pretty good. And I love Crypto, okay? Crypto is a cool sidekick. I like when he beats the shit out of Superman. And I like when he beats the crap out of bad guys and messing up the whole house and all that stuff. But come on, you guys literally used the same plot in Superman 2025. One of the plots, all right? You guys did not have to do it in this movie. And I don't care what anyone says. Oh, that's what happened in the comic books. Dude, when you make a movie, yeah, they go back to the main source, the comic book. I get it. But they grab some things from the comic book. They're not grabbing every little thing, especially when the same shit happened the year before in a Superman movie. Like, come on. Everybody kept saying, like, oh, this script is so good. It's one of the best scripts I've ever read. I don't know if that was James Gunn or somebody else that said that, but really wasn't. I'm sorry. Like, James Gunn's a great director, great producer. Not talking shit. I'm just saying, like, the script was just meh. All right? And I hope they do a second movie, but I don't know what it's doing in the box office right now. I heard it's doing, not so good, but you never know. At least put, the actress who plays Supergirl in a different movie, right? With Superman, Justice League, whatever it is. I think that would be kind of cool to see her in that. I don't think you guys should just shelve Supergirl. And by the way, I wish they would have made that solo movie with the actress. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. She was in The Flash, the Flash movie. I think she would have been cool. You never know if they have a multi-universe. Who knows? All right? Just saying. And by the way, before I get off, let me know what's your favorite Superman movie. Mine's Man of Steel. All right, and Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. And I'm not just saying that because I have a little cameo in the movie. I really did enjoy the movie. I thought Man of Steel was a better movie, but that Batman fight scene was like the best Batman fight scenes out of any Batman movie. Hands down. Like that shit was like the video game, Batman Arkham and stuff like that. That was pretty sick. All right. By the way, there was no post-credit scene. I don't know why. I mean, that's kind of weird for a DC movie not to have a post-credit scene. I mean, even horror movies now or any movie these days have extra credit scenes. I don't get it. Like, they put the movie out and they're like, you know what? We don't know what we're going to do with Supergirl. Again, I respect every movie that comes out. Okay, guys, I'm going to rate this movie. I'm going to rate this movie as a 6.3 out of 10. Like I say, this is my opinion, all right? You don't have to agree with me, but let me know in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like or not like about it? Let's talk about it, okay? And like I said, she reminded me of Star-Lord, right? With the trench coat, the headphones, her being drunk most of the time or sick, it just didn't make sense to me. The script could have been a lot better. I heard this script was so good and all that, I know there was a lot of people talking shit like, oh, this movie's going to suck, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't listening to none of that shit. Any movie I watch, I like to give my own opinion. I don't care what the critics say or even the fans say. I got to see it. I'm not going to agree with someone if I don't like it or whatever. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, But hey, it is what it is. And there was some cool moments, right? With with some cool action scenes. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, have a good one. Peace. Before I get off, I do want to say that I did see He-Man Scary Movie 6 and The Death of Robin Hood. And I might not do a video about them. I did do some short ones I should have posted when I left the theater, theater reactions. I'm just going to say this. He-Man was pretty cool. Sometimes it was a little jokey. I mean, this was a movie that was made for, as my friend Jay was telling me, it was made for toys. Then they made, they made the toys, then they made the cartoon, then they made the movies. And I saw Masters of the Universe as a kid a bunch of times with Dolph Lundgren. This movie was really good. It wasn't bad. Yes, it was a little jokey, but it was pretty cool. Okay. Jared Leto, he was pretty good in it too. The movie did poke fun of itself a little bit. It is what it is. I'm going to give that movie real quick, like a 7.1 out of 10. It sucks it's not doing good in the box office because I really would have loved to see a sequel for that movie. Now let's talk about Scary Movie 6. I really enjoyed the movie. I was laughing in the theater. Not every joke landed, okay? I mean, if you saw the last 10 years of horror movies, you guys would get every single joke. I mean, I have, so I did get every joke, but not a lot of them did land. My favorite character in that movie is Doofy. Hey, leave me alone. I'm cleaning my room. I'm sorry, that shit is so funny. Smell my finger. My bad. But the movie was pretty cool, right? I'm going to give that movie like a 7 out of 10. Now let's talk about Death of Robin Hood. Yeah, that movie was deathly boring, okay? It was so freaking boring. I have never, maybe one time, fell asleep during a movie at the theater, okay? This movie was so boring. The first 20, 30 minutes was awesome. I'm like, oh, okay, this movie's going to be really good. No, it wasn't. There was like no action except for the first 20 or 30 minutes. Like, it was so stupid. I wish, oh man, Hugh Jackman did a great job in acting. And that was pretty much it. And some of the other actors, yeah. But it was so freaking boring. I'm like, why would you guys make this? Like why? I don't understand. I wish they would have made, what was it? 2017, 2018 or something like that. That Robin Hood movie that came out with Edgerton, the kid from the Kingsman, and Jamie Foxx. That movie was sick. Okay, yeah, it did copy a lot of things from The Dark Knight and the Christopher Nolan trilogy. I just really wish that they would have made a sequel for that movie, okay? It just sucks it didn't make that much money, but that movie was so good. It was action-packed, and that's what Robin Hood is supposed to be. He's supposed to steal from the rich and give to the poor and whoop some ass. That's Robin Hood. I don't want to sit there for 2 hours watching Robin Hood literally die, okay? Spoiler. Like, it was ridiculous. Jackass, I did see Jackass. Same old shit, different day, all right? It was basically a greatest hits movie, all right? I give that movie a 6.8 out of 10. Right? It was cool to see the guys back. It was kind of sad that this is the end, but I don't believe it. Johnny Knoxville will do another one like in the 60s or something, in the 70s. You'll see. Watch. Yeah, other than that, pretty much it. I wanted to make videos of all these movies. You know, I did do theater reactions and I never posted them, so I thought I would just say it in this video. This does take a long time to do, and you know, I have a life and I love doing this, but I do get busy with auditions, work, and family and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. All right, guys. Once again, have a great weekend. Peace.